kids, Fan Man coming at you on Monday the, 15th? 14th of October 2019. Taking a look at a Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy Krueger Deluxe glove, or as it is known en français, Gant Deluxe. So there you have it. It is in one of these wonderful clamshell packages, you'll notice, made by the fine folks at Rubies. And this is number 6591. Now, you saw my review, which you'll be able to find on the channel a few videos back, of the Deluxe, the Supreme Edition, which had metal components, metal blades, and metal pieces here, and the plate and all. This is all plastic, and some pleather, from what I understand. I haven't opened it, so we're going to go ahead and open this up here and take a look, kids. By the way, I saw on the old interwebs you can actually use one of these to open one of these. Is that possible? I don't know, kids. We're going to find out here. I'm going to just try this right here on live television. And by live, I mean not live, and by television, I mean YouTube. So, we'll see. Does this open? You know what I'm going to tell you? Oh, we got Black Hawk down, kids. It's going to be all right. Okay, we're going to get everything together. I think it'll work here. Well, there you go. Let's see. Did it kind of begin to open it? I tell you what, it didn't do really any good. So, let me just look around here. Kids, scissors, I'm thinking. I'm thinking scissors are our friend. So we'll come back here after I've got the glove open, the packaging open, take a look. Alright, here we go. Don't you think they should include an extra finger for the one you slice off in the process of opening these damn packages? But they don't. So here we have this. This is the insert here, and it shows, as it did on the other box for the other glove. Wrong glove. This is not the glove you're getting. This is from, I'm pretty sure that's either from the remake or from one of the other films. Not from the original. This is supposed to be the original film glove. Here you see it inside the packaging. We're going to go ahead and just take it out. And it's unlike the metal one. It isn't really put in there in any kind of fashion to keep it from flopping around, because the blades aren't metal here. You have kind of a string here. Remember the tags on the last one? What is the deal with these tags? Anyway, let's take a look at it before I go in there. You've got some hard plastic here. This is nice. You've got your rivets here. These blades are, they're plastic, and from what I understand online, I've read some prop forums, you can actually use hairspray to do a temporary dulling of a blade. I'm going to probably just run, some seal wool on here to give it that rusty effect. Let's see what this fits like. Now you see this. This I think they could have improved upon, and that is, how about you put in the fingers, you see, prior to the customer having the product. You know, just do this. Is this really that much to ask that you do this, Rubies? Could you put these fingers in, perhaps? Would that kill you to do that? I think not. This, I will say, is lightweight, but it doesn't feel flimsy. It doesn't feel like, I'm talking about this part of the glove, the plastic in particular. It doesn't feel flimsy, you know. Now the glove is kind of a pleathery outer shell, and then there's this really soft kind of, not t-shirt material, that's for sure, because there's no way they'd spent that much on this. Putting it on here. The thumb, easiest part of the glove to get in here. That's what she said. I don't know what that means, and I apologize. I apologize if anyone found that offensive. I have seen reviews that say that there are some weak joints on the knuckle covers here. The whatever you want to call those, guards. I guess that's a guard, right? I mean, it's so you don't cut yourself. When you're a dream demon serial killer, you don't want to cut yourself while you're cutting up your victim. So you would have these guards, and that's where the blades are attached to. But I'm hoping that doesn't happen, because there's no other glove after this. Like, there's no time. Got this, by the way, after returning the one I had in the previous review. Got this over at the local Spirit Halloween. Had a 20% coupon, 20% off. And that's always nice. And they send me a lot of those, because I use them. And they like that, because I'm spending money. So I'm getting my fingers in here, trying to be careful, not to, it's kind of some crack sounds that I don't care for. This glove, though, getting it in here, there we go. I think far enough now to kind of manipulate the fingers. This is pretty good fit for me. I mean, I don't know that I have a abnormally large hand. I do have probably an abnormally large head, but I don't know about the hand. This is one of those gloves that we've all had where you get the fingers where you want them, but the thumb just doesn't seem to work. This is again nowhere near the quality glove-wise of what we saw with that other edition. Also, I've heard people say this is kind of stiff, and yeah, I mean it's stiff here. You're not doing the Vulcan salute with this, so I'm not sure why you need it to be looser. I can move this. There's kind of a nice plastic. You can get one of these flicks here open. I'm not going to do that too much because I'm wearing this, and you see here, you'll notice some silver either overspray or that's just come off of here, which I think, you know, does that flake right off? Let's see, kids. I chew my nails, so I don't really have a whole lot to play with here. No, it doesn't flake off, but I bet you could get a little rubbing alcohol or acetone. Not rubbing alcohol, nail polish remover. You'd have to be very gentle. If this bothered you, you could take that off, is the long and the short of it. I've seen some guys go to lengths with this particular glove as well, where they actually go in, they use steel wool to by the way, these blades, they're not soft, they're not rubber, they're just kind of a bendy plastic. It gives a little, that way if you're Rubies, you're not going to be sued over much by an impaling of the eye. This is not going to penetrate the skin. I can guarantee you that. And if it broke, maybe a jagged piece, but even then, that would be a stretch. The paint job, I think, is pretty decent. I know I've seen some reviews that have really savaged the paint job. Again, you're just kind of being real honest, I think, with yourself about what it is you're getting at this price point. This, again, is the middle range. There is a cheaper one, which is not even a gray. This is all gray. And so you could paint it, I guess, but that's, to me, more work. This is the medium range. With the 20% off coupon, I paid $17 for this. And it's pretty good. It's that's actually about what I would like to spend on it. I really think with, you know, 15 would have been beautiful. I would not have any complaints. But you know, it's a good value. Then you have the $85 or $65, depending on where you get it. At Spirit Halloween, I think is $70. The Supreme Edition, which I reviewed, and I want to get that eventually as a display piece because it was really nice. I thought it was really well put together. The glove I would change out. I tell you, if I had the time and the ability, which I have neither of, I would change out this glove. But this glove's going to do me just fine. And as I pointed out in that other review, you know, you're really not going to be drinking coffee out of this easily. Oh God, I've burned myself here. But if you're drinking, this is not, by the way, a wine glass, but it's the general shape. This is a candle. By the way, these are at Dollar Tree for, you guessed it, $1, and they're not bad. I like the sculpt. I've seen some people do a black wash on this to kind of bring out some details here, some texture. If you want to put that kind of trouble in. But anyway, you see, I can easily drink while I'm in character as Freddy. I can do that, and you know, so I'm happy about that. So again, you've got some of the flicking motion here going on. You've got this glove. Again, if I had the time, and I'm not gonna, I don't know if you can see that too well. See how that doesn't look like it's put on there very well. It riveted on here with these plastic, I'm sure, pins. So I'm going to be kind of cautious about that. I just need this to last for the party, and if it's in one piece and not damaged, I'll be happy to maybe put it on a severed hand that I have prop and just kind of have it as a, you know, as a display piece there. I'm going to do, as I said, some weathering here on the blades. They're too shiny. I'm going to do some weathering there, and I'm going to maybe even do a little weather, because this glove business, it's just kind of like, let's just, looks like a Catholic's forehead on Ash Wednesday. It's like they got some here and a little bit up here. I'm going to go ahead and you know, probably mess the glove up a little bit more. The color's wrong, but I'm not really, for the Halloween party, when I'm really just focusing on being in, you know, wearing a costume, being in character, having fun, you enjoying time with the friends. That's my main priority. So there you have it. That's the glove, and I think from a distance, it looks really good. Again, for what it is. If you pay more than $20, I think you've paid too much. So I would not. It is $19.99 at Spirit Halloween. Don't have them at Party City. I would take advantage of the coupons that you can find either in your mailbox, because I get them often. You can also go, when you go to spirithalloween.com, it pops up usually, click here for a 20% off coupon. Do it. Trust me. I've been doing it for years, and it's not a lot of money, but a little bit goes a long way when you buy a lot of stuff here. By the way, this particular finger protector or guard is a little loose, and I know some people have complained about that, and I don't care. As long as I can do what I need to do with it, and it's going to be, I think it's going to do great. I've got a lot of range of motion. I've seen some people say these were really stiff and they worried about loosening them. Not a problem here. So pretty happy with that. That's good. There it is again in the distance there, and it's Freddy Krueger's glove for, a reasonable amount of money. I'm going to pause, and I want to quickly show you the Rubies Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy Krueger Fedora that I also purchased. This one I did get at Party City. Hold on just a second. Here is the Rubies hat. Pretty sure it's Rubies. I take it back. It may not be. It is a Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy Krueger hat, and it is made by... Don't know. Doesn't... I think actually, hang on. Wait a tick here. Yeah, I don't know if it's made by Rubies. Guess it doesn't matter. This I found at my local Party City, and just the reason I bought it, I had bought one on Amazon that was the same price. That was a lighter, kind of one of those cheap party store hats, fedoras that you might get that are kind of a real thin material, and it didn't have this. Look at this kind of burned. Oh geez, look at this burned texture here on the hat. I like the paint job they've done, and this hat's actually a little heavier. It's a little thicker than is that one I mentioned to you that I got on Amazon.com, and I think it's good. And for me, with my giant head, if it fits, then I'm happy. And I'll tell you this. If you buy this and you want a Freddy Krueger hat, but maybe you're thinking, well, what other use after being Fred Krueger? It doesn't have a, by the way, there's no ribbon. The other one does have a ribbon, but I mean, that's minor detail, for me at least. If it was a real fedora, it would have to have a ribbon. You could wear this probably as an Indiana Jones hat, weathered Indy hat. But this is great. This is perfect with the glove. I think it goes really nicely there, and is going to be good. I've got the sweater, which I may review later this week. It's a green and red sweater. There's not much more to it. And then I've got a face appliance, foam latex face appliance, and I've got a burn bald cap. And I probably will take some shots this weekend and put those in a video to show you after the weekend. I don't think I'll record the process of it because I'll be rushing against time, as we always are. But I just wanted to show you this. So this, again, Rubies Spirit Halloween, both in-store and online, and Amazon, same price. Don't pay more than $20. Get that coupon, and you'll be doing, I think it's a good value. You can, of course, you see better here, the way the light is being caught here in the shine. You can dull that hairspray or steel wool. You'd probably want to go easy with the steel wool so you don't have a completely paintless blade. That there, I think, is a good value. This hat, Party City, my local, actually, correction, this is my local Halloween city. Now, there, of course, that is Party City. It's just their seasonal store. They had these $9. This is a really well-made, and not a real hat, but if you had an Indiana Jones cosplay, or a gangster cosplay, this is, it's got the burns, it's kind of got the ash, the sooty look to it for Freddy, but like I said, it doubles. I think it doubles quite nicely for any of those, and you've got the Freddy Krueger look on there. So Rubies, with a little work, most of their products are really good, and the same I think is true with these. This you need a little bit more work with than you would, say, this hat, and the sweater, which is just what it is. Kids, thanks so much for watching. Speaking, though, of Halloween items that are of a higher quality than these, Lord Grimley's Manor. website down below. They are a Lafayette, Louisiana business, and you can save right now. You can get free shipping on certain orders. You can save 10% on any order with FanMan10, the code down below, and they are giving away a $100 gift card right now, and the details on how to enter to win that are down below there in the description as well. So you go on Facebook to do that, and the directions are very simple, very easy. Go, and I tell you what, a $100 gift card will get you quite a number of wonders from their wares there at Lord Grimley's, or you can just kind of get one really nice mask there in the $80 range. Still have some money left over to get one of their small props, or some of their really nice, they have some really nice decals that you can put on bottles for your Halloween display, or just your own display, whatever it is that you'd like to do. So, Lord Grimley's Manor down below. Be sure to go down there, check them out. Thanks so much for watching. Drop me a line, social media link below. Check out my friends, Professor Geek, Big Al, Chris Kent, Troy Pacelli, also linked below. This Friday Night Frights, we are going to be watching Horror of Dracula, the very first Hammer horror Dracula film, starring Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, in the United States known as Horror of Dracula, but overseas in the UK known simply as Dracula from the year 1958. Be sure you put that down in your calendar, your reminder there. We're going to kick off the usual time. I don't know why my phone is talking to me over there. Thanks so much for watching. Stay super.